Hi there, hi again. This is just going to be a quick video. It'll be the third video for the weekend that I've made. Because, let me get rid of this stupid thing here. Yeah, somebody sent me a message, I think on YouTube, asking me to make a video about my routine, I'm guessing my study routine for learning foreign languages. So, I wanted to answer this. I think this is a bit hard to answer because my routine tends to be a little bit sporadic, and depends which language I'm working on at the time. That that will determine how I go about my study. What I tend to do, let's take Hungarian for example. Once a week I'll have my lesson, so I have a private lesson once a week, and in between that time I will do lots of listening. So input is very important. So input meaning listening and reading, that's the input thing. And Steve Kaufman speaks a lot about this. So I'll do that in the meantime, and excuse me, then I will go to my lesson. I go to my lesson once a week, and I'll try and use what I've learned from my passive learning, and I'll try to make it active. So anything that I learn by hearing it or reading it, I'll try and convert it to active. I'll do that. That's what I do for my Hungarian. I try to write too, very basic. So my Hungarian's very weak, so I'm trying to still improve it, obviously, because I didn't start too long ago. So I try to write a little bit, mostly listening, a lot of listening, and I'm trying to use, at the same time, I'm trying to use the words that I do learn. I don't focus on grammar. I focus on sentences and words and listening to dialogues, people speaking, that kind of things, acquiring vocab that way. And then using it in context when I go to my lesson, which seems to work very well. I've learned a lot doing it this way, as opposed to trying it in other ways that I've done for other languages. So yes, so listening, you've got to listen. Try to listen every day, have some sort of contact with the language every day, like reading or listening. If you can, try and write or speak, if you can. I'm just starting to write little things in Hungarian now, and it'll be limited at first, but as you get better, as you improve, you'll definitely notice that you'll be able to create more complex sentences and longer sentences, and you'll be able to actually write something meaningful. So do that if you can. Also, yeah, so keep a journal if you can. Back when I was learning a lot of German, I used to write every day. What I used to do in the day, I'd go and write it. So just keep a journal. That's a good way of practicing your vocabulary and learning from context, and applying what you learn in everyday life and using it and making it real in a real context by writing it down into a journal. So do that, and you'll eventually, it'll be hard at first, but then you'll see how it'll get a lot easier. And yeah, I'm doing that with Italian now, since my Italian's a lot stronger. It's probably my strongest language at the moment, and I'm doing it with Hungarian as well, and that'll get better. So that's what I tend to do. Listening, my primary focus is on listening, my emphasis is on acquiring words and getting used to the sound of a language. I also try to read whenever I can, but I'll try to read newspapers or children's books whenever I can, but mostly we'll be listening, and 2-3 times a week I'll write in the language, 2-3 times, maybe 4 times. So yes, that's my routine. So yes, I hope I've answered your question, and yeah, thanks very much. I'll see you in the next video.